Mexican lagers are some of the most popular beers, at least in the US right now. There are many to choose from, but which one is truly the best? We're going to find that out right here today on Drinking with Craig and Roger. Welcome back. I'm Craig.
I'm Roger. Viva Cerveza Mexicana.
That's right. Mexican beers are really popular now. I know Modelo just recently overtook Budweiser as the #1 selling beer in the United States. So I figured we need to have a little blind tasting here to see where they rank with each other, you know, when I'm out looking for my Mexican lager. And unlike some of the other beers we've covered, these don't have a rich history behind them.
No, they don't date back 500 years to Native Americans. They date back to 19th century European immigrants.
These are all Pilsners and lagers, essentially, and from what I've read, a lot of them are the products of marketing departments and various things, but they are quite refreshing and good, so I give them that. So what do we got in the lineup today?
Well, the candidates for the best Mexican lager in this tasting are Bohemia, Corona Extra, Dos Equis,
okay,
and Modelo.
Excellent. And then we have Pacifico. Looking forward to seeing where that places. We have Sol. We have Tecate, very popular, and Victoria. I've only had maybe half of these before, so it'll be interesting to see where they all come out. We're gonna have Ellen prepare the blind tasting and see who reigns supreme.
And we're back.
What a sight. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into number one here.
Number one.
They're labeled number 1 through 8 from your left to your right. Here we go.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty light. Easy. No off flavors. A little bit of hoppiness in the back. Well-rounded, well-balanced flavor, but very light.
Yeah, it is. It's just a nice light lager. And it has some hops in it, which sometimes they don't really have.
Yeah, right there at the they get me at the end. So that's pretty strong right there.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Number 2.
Number 2. More malt on the nose on this one. It's also funny how these kind of almost go in color.
It is funny.
I'm pretty sure that was unintentional.
Anyway, but yeah, this one is a little sweeter, and it's got a little heavier body.
Yeah, I don't think I like this one as much. Not as many hops. Like you said, yeah, a little sweeter, a little maltier. It almost tastes a little thinner to me, actually. But I think this flavor might wear on me a little more in the long term. First impression, anyway.
It's got a little different aftertaste, too.
So number 2, not bad. We'll see. Number 3.
Number 3.
Not a lot going on in that one, I don't think.
Yeah. It's somewhat sweet. Hops are very, very, very mild. It's malty, but not overpoweringly so.
Yeah. I don't have too much to say about it. It's very light, very easy. Flavor's solid. Just, I don't know, it seems a little watery to me or something.
Well, yeah, it's kind of light tasting.
Yeah, it is that. And number 4.
Number 4.
There's. Oh, I like this one.
That's good.
Yeah, this is better than the others.
Yeah, it has a fairly heavier body than one, and a pretty nice taste. No off tastes.
No.
It's got some hops is a little bit. So I think I'm going to put that one up.
Yeah, first impression, I'm moving this one up a little bit. Yeah. Just to remind myself. Yeah, strong showing there. Number 5. Oh, I like the nose on that one. Interesting. That's the most unique flavor of them so far, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to. The taste is right there at the front. It's different.
I kind of, for lack of a better word, green tasting. I get the hops, a tiny bit of metallic in the end, but not that much. I don't know how to describe that flavor.
It's a grain at the front.
That could be. Maybe it's grain. I don't mind it. It's different though. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting one. Most interesting so far. All right, number
7.
6. I hope you're not on 7. I would say, okay, yeah, significant hops on the back. I'd say number 6 is solid so far.
Oh yeah. Nice hoppy taste, pretty malty, good heavy body for what it is. And
just a little, a little light on the finish. Slightly watery tasting finish, but overall, I don't know. It's got a pretty strong showing up front there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bitter too, I think, compared to some of the others.
Yeah, I had some lingering bitterness, I think a little more than some of the others.
How's your palate? You want something to...
Yeah, I think we need, let's break this palate up with a chip here. Let's give it a little reset. Oh, and by the way, we have a new puppy, and the puppy is making lots of racket. He's very cute, but as you hear noise, that's what's going on.
Okay, now number 7 this time.
Yes.
A real 7. Okay.
This is for real, number 7. There's not a lot there, is there?
It's very clean.
It's clean.
Very malty, maybe a little thin taste, a little thin bodied, and I don't taste hops popping out at the end.
No, not at all.
It's quite pleasant.
It's very pleasant. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not standing out so far. So here we go. Now number 8, which is the darkest of the 8, and I have no idea what color these beers are in like real life, so I have no idea which one this is.
I can't identify them by smell.
No.
They're very similar.
That's a bigger...
That's a much bigger beer.
Bigger beer, yeah. There's more going on there. I like that one. Nice assertive hops and a bright flavor, but also malty.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. That one and 4 are my bigger standouts so far. 4 and 8 have set themselves apart from the pack right off the get-go, I think. And I think maybe method of attack here as we come back through a second time.
I'm going to suggest...
Okay, what do you suggest?
That we start with 5 and work our way out alternately. 5, 4, 6, 3.
Okay.
We've never done that.
All right. So we're going to do the zigzag method here in order to try to taste things in a different order.
Yeah.
With fresh palates. We're going to, what did you suggest? Start with 5.
5, 4, 6, 3, 7, 2, 8, 1.
Okay, God help us. Hopefully we can remember this. Here we go. Let's give it a
Okay,
whirl.
I remember it. 5.
This is that one with that unique flavor.
Yeah.
Well, it sets itself apart.
Yeah, it does. I'm not sure I like
Pretty
it.
good. Well, I'm not sure I like it either. In relative terms amongst the others. It's this
4.
green... What, you're already moving on? You took 1 sip?
Yeah, 1 sip's all you need.
Okay. 4 is still good. Still, yeah, it's maybe my favorite so far of all of them. It's really well balanced. Hops are prominent at the end, but it's really clean also. I could drink a lot of that.
Now, 6.
6. Here we go. Just not that much going on. It has pretty good flavor up front, and then it just kind of goes. Boop,
It's
kind of rolls off.
sort of a funny little off flavor towards the end of
Think so?
Yeah, right at the beginning and the finish.
Definitely not my favorite.
No.
Definitely not moving to the front.
Not that I would.
No, yeah, I'm going to move that one a little further back.
We need 3.
3. Here we go. 3 tastes good. It's a nice flavor.
It's okay.
Creamy. Look kind of creamy.
Yeah, kind of creamy.
Easy. Creamy. You could drink a lot of this, I think.
Yeah, I think-
Easily. Right around 5 with me. Yeah, it's staying in the middle for me right now.
Okay. All right.
7.
7. It's okay.
Well, okay, this does have a nice flavor up front, but then it just kind of
the
poofs,
finish.
it
Finish
vanishes.
is not so. Yeah.
But a nice flavor up front, staying in the middle.
All right.
Staying in the middle.
Dos.
Dos. No. Sort of has a little chocolatey kind of flavor.
Yeah, there's a very sweet kind of finish to it.
Yeah, not digging it. It's moving to the back. Moving on a tier 3 for me.
Ocho.
There we go.
That is the closest to a craft lager. That
Maybe this or 4. Yeah, it's
pretty close to it.
It's definite standout. It's staying in tier 1 for me, up there in front. And now, Uno. I give this one most improved after our first run. Pretty nice taste here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice taste. It's a little thin and then light-bodied, but it still tastes very nice, and it's got a nice little hoppy finish to it.
Yeah, hoppiness throughout. I don't know if it's all the way up front, but amongst these, I think maybe I'll put this up there. It's currently up there in my tier 1.
Yes, well, I've got, okay, so what I've got up in front is 1, 3, 4, and 8.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and remove 2 and 6. I don't think these are in any kind of contention anymore.
If they were the only one available, I would drink it.
They'd be perfectly fine.
But if we're trying to, compare, the best with the best, they're
not the best of the best.
No, they're like going to come in second place, not first. That's it. So.
For me, they come in third place. So now I've got it narrowed down to these.
Well, I'm going to try 5 again.
All right. Yeah, let me hit my second tier here.
I don't like the aftertaste in that as much.
5, okay.
It's a little like dirty rags.
And this has been the most contentious one the whole time. And I think I'm in the camp where I don't really like. You're right. That finish. It's a little dirty raggy. Dirty rags. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I'm eliminating 5 as well. It's not my bag, baby. Ooh.
7 is all right, but it's kind of thin and it's a little watery, compared to the others.
I don't know. 7 is interesting.
It's interesting. The aftertaste, I can't quite pin down what it is. It's certainly better than 5.
Let me try 3 here, which is still in my middle tier. Yeah, I think 3 can go away. 3 is a little sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
Sweet, and I don't dig it. It's fine, but it's not one of the.
For someone who likes IPAs, that's 3 is not a big candidate.
Agree. Sure. So I'm gonna put 7. I'm gonna go ahead and proclaim 7 as an honorable mention. 7 is my 4th place.
All right. Well,
personally.
Well, so I am down to 1, 4, and 8.
I'm right there with you. 1, 4, and 8.
That would be
great. A banger.
It's got some body to it.
I agree.
Including a reasonable body.
Yep. Yes.
There's a teeny tiny puddle.
All right, got to pause for little Taz pee cleanup. Oh, thank you. Good as new.
Well, if I can summarize our thoughts, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but we think that 1 is very nice, and it's a very light beer, and it would be terrific, to drink when you're really hot, especially if it was ice cold.
Good Lord, yeah. If you're on a hot day by the pool, at the beach, whatever,
or you just
1 is probably your pick.
Or if you just finished mowing the lawn in the heat.
For me today, right in this tasting, it's my number 3.
Okay. Now 4, we think is a really nice, well-balanced a beer.
Anytime.
Anytime, whatever.
Yeah. Holds up to food.
8 is a little bigger body. And that being the case, it's maybe not quite as all around a good beer as 4, but it's very close.
Very close. So I think what we're saying is our number 1, our champion beer is number 4.
Yeah.
Our second place beer is number 8. And our third place beer is number 1. And for me personally, my runner-up, 4th place nice attempt, is number 7. And so with that, Ellen, hit us with the stone cold truth.
Okay, your honorable mention, beer number 7.
So, this is interesting. I've never had this one before, and it had a really unique flavor, I thought. So, solid showing. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Okay, and 3rd place.
What do we got
Corona.
Here? Corona. Yeah, Corona is indeed good for the beach, the pool, etc. It's a solid choice. And we liked Corona Light as well in our light beer tasting.
Yes,
it
we
was
did.
also one of the higher rankings. I love to make fun of it, but I guess I actually kind of like it.
Well, it comes up higher than whatever.
It's popular for a reason.
Okay, in second place.
Victoria, nice. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd never had it before either, so that's a pretty good call there. That's a good beer. You're gonna have to look for that one.
Well, I have already done that, and I have 11 others of them.
Yeah, I had to buy a 12-pack, so
Yeah.
now you can enjoy it knowing it's as close to a craft lager as you can get.
Yeah.
And in first place.
In first place.
Beer number 4.
Yeah. Pacifico! Hey, that's cool. I had heard, a lot of my friends have said this is good, and now I know. Like, this is dang good beer. The two that we eliminated first was number 2 and number 6. Which ones were those? Dos Equis. One of my least favorites, okay?
And number 6 was.
The two, I think Dos Equis is very popular. Yeah, Modelo was one of our least favorites. So it's really popular. It overtook Budweiser because it's, I assume, so light and easy to drink.
All I'm saying to our loyal viewers, obviously our tastes are not the tastes of the majority of light beer drinkers in this country.
So it's been a pretty pleasant tasting. No stinkers here, really, and I can endorse most of these, almost any of these, really. But it's interesting to know, like, this really did stand out. So, good stuff.
Good stuff.
And if you like what we're doing, please like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And let us know in the comment section, what's your favorite? I know there are a couple others we didn't include. You know, we're only willing to buy so much for a tasting. But that's okay. If we really missed your favorite, let us know. And maybe sometime we can do a tasting of the missed favorites from our blind videos. I don't know.
Hasta la próxima.
Doesn't get better than that. Hey, cheers. So, awesome.
Yeah. But on the other hand, for all of you,
Sorry. I don't know how that happened. Okay.
but on the other hand, for